However the economic winds are blowing, for some 90 years, Social Security has been a vital financial safety net for older Americans. Now, as David Pogue tells us, many people are wondering just how safe that safety net is.
Social Security recipients are dealing with an unbelievable amount of chaos.
Social Security has been getting a lot of attention lately, and not the good kind.
We paid it in, and now we want to take it out and live with dignity.
The Social Security Administration was already at its smallest size in 50 years when, earlier this year, Elon Musk's DOGE team cut another 14% of its employees, 7,000 people.
The chainsaw for bureaucracy.
Frank Bisignano is President Trump's new Social Security Commissioner. In an interview with CBS Evening News last spring, he insisted that the cuts won't affect people's ability to collect their benefits.
We're bringing a massive technology effort to transform the servicing agenda. We're going to bring AI into the phone system. I intend it to be completed this year.
I'm getting calls now all the time from people that can't get through on the telephone, from people that can't get appointments in the field offices. And it will, in some cases, delay benefits. This is a very tough thing for millions of Americans.
Michael Astrue was the commissioner of the Social Security Administration under George W. Bush and Barack Obama. He takes particular issue with something Musk often said about Social Security before he left the government in May. Elon Musk keeps saying that hundreds of millions of dollars are going to illegal immigrants.
He's just lying. And that's one of the most ridiculous things I've heard anyone say in Washington. He's got it exactly backwards. So they pay in, but they don't collect.
In fact, what experts worry about is not fraud, which the agency itself estimates is below 1/100th of 1% of payouts. It's the Social Security time bomb.
This Social Security measure gives at least some protection to 30 million of our citizens.
President Franklin Roosevelt created the program in 1935 during the Great Depression as a safety net to help keep Americans out of poverty. The idea was that the government would take a small piece out of every worker's paycheck and pay it to people reaching retirement age. Today, those checks average about $2,000 a month, and they're the primary source of income for 40% of older Americans.
If Social Security were not here, you'd have about 22 million Americans who would be considered poor under the federal standards.
For years, this all worked pretty well. Social Security became America's biggest government program. Today, it pays $1.6 trillion in retirement, disability, and survivor benefits to 73 million Americans. But when World War II ended, there was a shock to the system.
Post-war America, with a building boom and a baby boom.
And all those baby boomer babies got older. Now there are a lot more people getting money from the system and a lot fewer people paying in. And we started living longer. In FDR's day, the average age of death in America was 63 years old. Today, it's 77. That's 14 years more payments per person.
You will hear a lot of people saying there will be no Social Security for you. And that's, in all likelihood, not true. So if Congress does nothing, they'll get about 80% of what they get now. And that will be a significant hit for a lot of Americans.
That hit is expected to arrive in 2033. That's 8 years from now. We've seen this moment coming for years. All kinds of solutions have been kicked around. We could increase the tax a little. We could shrink the payments a little. We could delay the retirement age, which is now defined as 62. Or, if you're a high earner, today you're taxed on only the first portion of your income. So, we could tax more of your income by raising that cap, or eliminating it altogether. Finally, we could invest your Social Security contributions in the stock market instead of Treasury bills. But that's really risky. A market crash could wipe the whole thing out overnight. Astrue expects it'll be some combination of those ideas.
The likelihood is that Congress will panic right toward the deadline. There will be some cuts in benefits, and there'll be some increase in taxation.
In the meantime, Astrue worries about the more immediate problem, the indiscriminate cuts.
The way they're doing it, which is just meat axe cuts that are fairly random, is not the way. It's actually going to impair the agency's ability to make productive changes.
And to be clear, you are a Republican?
I am. I voted for President Trump. So I'm all for change, but I'm all for intelligent change. And the people who are trying to drive this change don't understand the system. I don't think they care